it's Navy Old Salt Gamer back on episode 2 of The Last Caretaker. Remember to subscribe and like. So I organized all those ores that were sitting around at the end of the second episode. Like I got iron and copper, all that sorted out. So we're going to go back up here, and I do have a lot in my recycler yet. But let's go back up to the surface here. And go back up to the bridge. Just double check this because there's quite a storm going on. So I'm up to 4.9 kilowatts. I am generating power. But as you can see, it's a little tough to see right now. So we're going to do 30% throttle because there's, like I said, there's a mine right there. Oh no, that's a, you know, there's a good example of showing you something. So let's do this. Stop the ship. And let's go. Hopefully I won't get attacked. I just might. But we'll see what happens here. These little buoys that you find flying around, or laying around every once in a while, climb up on them, hit E, and they give you all sorts of stuff. Anytime you see one of these, it's worth stopping. Rubber and stuff over there, I believe. And on the swim back, and that's just a box, so that's not a crate, so that's a couple iron, that's not really worth it. I just got a bunch of free ore, so we'll do that. Or material. I gotta start calling that materials. By the way, make sure you lower your net. Get free stuff that way too. I'll come back to that here in a little bit. So while I was in the water, it cleared up. So that helps me find if it's safe to go back here. So let's go. I didn't put the anchor down. Must have bumped it. Okay, why did the anchor come down? Not that. Alright. Let's continue on to this navigation beacon here. And like I said, I'm only using electric engines because I'm of the firm mind that you're better off saving power. Or saving diesel. And you go pretty darn fast. I mean, I'm at 27 and I'm doing 7 knots. Well, 7 kilometers per hour they call it. And I got 5.3 power, so I can actually go a little faster. See what happens if I increase the speed to 76% power. 5.3. I can always put more windmills and stuff on the deck too. Power starts going down, but see, I'm up to 14 knots now, and it's in the storm. It's going to make it a little slower progress. I'm going to keep calling it knots because that's the correct terminology, even though it says kilometers per hour. So I'm staying at 5.3, so I'm going to go 100% throttle. So there you go with 3 solar panels and 3 wind turbines. You pretty much can go 100%, and it went down. So maybe I'll add a couple more wind turbines when I get up here, but now I gotta watch. So I'm looking for the landing spot here. And it's right in front of me, so that was good timing. And I want to cover, there's a shark. They will kill you in a couple chumps. There's navigation.
Here, silent and dark. The systems here sleep without power, and without their signal, we drift aimlessly. Bring back the power, and awaken the beacon's voice to guide us forward.
Okay. Slow down so I don't ram into this thing. And we're going to do some docking practice here. You come in at the closest side and then start turning as hard as you can. And that squares you up. And I might have to hit the throttle again. Let's see. If you bump it, that's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I need to hit the throttle for a couple seconds. It's going to stop me. Slowly turning. So we'll stop the engines again. Now, one of the things until they fix this, if you leave your ship tied to this with these things here, tied to the shore with these, it will tilt your ship. They don't latch correctly, so I like to hook them up, let them pull you in, disconnect them and drop the anchor, because the anchor will hold you in place a lot better than these will. You see, these slowly pull the ship in, but they pull it in too hard. And eventually, your ship will get stuck underneath there. So, I'm going to disconnect them now. I don't need them anymore. You disconnect them, run back up here real quick. You don't have to be too quick about it. And drop the anchor. Now the ship won't go anywhere. And it also won't get pulled under these things here during a storm, which is what happens. Oh, before I go on board, let's get our first weapons going here. Let's go down here. I got this gun. Build. And we'll build 5 magazines. And the sound is gone. This thing has a glitch where the sound disappears, at least on my computer. So, not sure why it didn't build the pistol first, but okay. Now notice it got dark. Little wormy things will attack you in the dark. So if you go over here and don't turn a light on, there's a good chance that something's going to swarm at you pretty quick. So I'm going to stay on the ship. Got some weird rain reflections going on too. Till I get my gun. Now light scares the wormy things away. No, it's building all the rounds before the gun. Weird. Did hit the gun first, right? Alright, I'll pause it here until this gets built. Okay, so I got my gun now. Finally made it. There's those worm things. They die in the sun, so they'll be dead pretty soon. They don't like the sun. Notice since I've used the anchor, my ship hasn't gotten twisted or turned or anything. Alright. Remember to save all this stuff. And I haven't, I could shred that. I've down in the hole here. It's a second engine. That's a lower level engine, so I won't be using that. So let's go investigate our first quest here. Now notice all this stuff I'm going to shred again in the long run. So let's see what we got going on up here. Ah! Okay. Well, a lot of people don't like wasting ammo. I don't really mind. I use my guns a lot. There's a power thingy. Do I want that? I'll hang on to it for now. Alright, so I need power here, right? More of these guys. You like to try and line those up so you get two of them at once. You gotta finish this thing off before it expands. We got 240 rounds yet, so we're still good. So let's take care of this one. See if you'll have a chance to line them up and take them out pretty easy. Okay. I hear another one. Where is he? There he is. Okay. So, first thing I do when I go into a base is clear out all of the bad guys here. Looks like I got them already. Should be able to open this. Okay, so no bad guys in here. It's going to want me to repair those. Then I got to figure out how to go up, which is probably going to be in here, which I can't do until I get power. So let's put the gun away. See if I'm close enough to the ship. I am not. So I'm going to need, we'll bring a little bit of everything. Down to the ship here. Jump. There's another one of those things. I'll go take that. It's daytime, right? Well, I shouldn't get attacked by the little worm guys. Very worth swimming to these things, trust me. As long as there's no sharks around. It's not too far. Ooh! A little hard to line yourself up in the water sometimes. Alright, so I got to bring a little bit of everything to repair these. So let's take the iron. How much do I have? Oh. I better take a little bit of that, so we'll split that, split it again. Take that. Should be enough. Copper. How much copper do I have? It's not enough. We'll take that, split that, split it again. That should be enough. Well, nope. Oh, plastic. Yep, need more of that. Take that. And split that twice. Take that. Well, yeah, definitely need more of that, so we'll split that. Take that. Gold. You don't need too much gold. Don't have any, so let's split. We'll take that. I'm overweight. That's okay. Polyurethane. Don't need hardly any of this. I'll take some. Yeah, I definitely need that. We'll take. Oop, I did empty it. Glass. I don't have any glass, so let's split that and take that. Aluminum. Take that too. Rubber. Take the smaller one. It should be enough. Now I'm overweight, but as soon as I start repairing those things, it should be okay. This way, don't I? Boy, yeah, I'm really overweight. Get these things repaired. I can unload some of this. is. I might have taken too much or something. Hopefully I got everything I need and I don't have to run back. So that one's repaired. There's another way to do this, which I'll do later. I'll put everything in a chest and carry the chest up. Makes it a little bit better. Now, it's really unusual to have just 3 solar panels. There's got to be power at night here. No wind turbines there. Is there wind turbines on the other side? Doesn't look like it. So that's a little unusual. But I don't see wind turbines anywhere. So let's add a couple. Build. And missing parts to queue. Build. Queue. And then on the second one I'm going to add all parts to queue. And build. Take the wrench out of my hand. Remember, if you got something in your hand, you're not going to build the parts. So 1, 2, 3. So I need 1 here. And I can drag this over here. This up. That up. That up. Oh, can't hook that one up. So let's put that over here. Build E. And I gotta run one over here. There. Onto here, from there. So now I got some power going over there while I'm building that last bit of parts. I should be able to power this up now. There's a cable hanging here. There we go. And we got that powered. Let's go back here and reconnect this last one. Okay. Take that way. Now this should be powered, right? Yep, okay. Oh, there's some bad guys. These guys are kind of easy, but the ricochets will wake other things up. Get rid of that thing. There we go. Okay, is that all of them? Uh-oh. Okay, these guys are attracted to light. Don't turn your light on. Just close the door. And now they can't get out. And as long as there's no light in the room, these guys are easy to kill. Here we go. So it's quiet in here, so now I can turn the light on. And I can do that right here. There we go. Now if I'd have turned the light on, they'd all had climbed to the lights and made them a lot harder to kill. Alright, so now what have we got going on here? There's a room with a big bad guy in it. How many rounds do I have left? If you look next to the C in melee at the bottom, I got 183 rounds left yet, so we're still okay. Usually, if you line it up right, you'll take out just about everything with the first. Turn that on because I don't hear any bad guys. Wait, what have we got going on down here? Oh, more of these crazy things. Get them all? Another engine. That might be a level 2. Now, when you're shooting these things, you want to be careful where you aim because you want to save those, and your bullets will destroy them. So, here's a problem. I need level 3 security clearance to get in here, which I'm not going to get. It's going to take me a while to get to that. I think it's level 15. So, it's going to be a while before I get to that. So I'll have to be coming back to this base, so make a note of that somewhere. There's a bunch of bad guys in the window there. Alright, so looks like it's okay to turn the light on here. Missing requirements, authorization required. This is where these things come into play. Notice down the bottom there, require Beacon 49 authorization. You always want to check out these computers and look to see if there's anything unusual on them when it comes to authorization. There you go. So now I'm authorized. Now the door's going to open and all the bad guys are going to come out.
The communication array is damaged. Repair it, recharge the relay, and let the beacon speak again.
I like to try and line them up so you can take out more than one at a time. I hear another one. It must be stuck somewhere. There it is. Here's a bad guy. That must be up on the roof. We'll take that. And then we'll run. Oops. Put the gun away for now. Well, not to here. Because I have to charge the relay, so that means I need power up here. Let's just jump. Save some cable by jumping over that. And then coming down to here. And then I can get it out to about there. So build E. Now, did I leave myself a connector? I did not. So build E. I'm going to immediately use 2 of these. Alright, so now it looks like I got power going up there. Notice the quest at the top says repair it and charge it. I'm currently charging it. If I try and hit the switch, no. Repair the array. It's going to take a while to charge. I've still got 147 rounds. That should be okay. I hear enemies on the roof, so here's one. Did I kill them all? Oh. Nope. 2 left. Alright. There's some over here. Reload first. There's where you become Mr. Parker. Usually on these ladders, there's problems everywhere, like right here. Oh boy. Some of these jumps that they give you are pretty scary. Okay. And here's another. Okay. And another one. Let's shoot this guy down so I can get him later. He'll fall on the deck. Unceremoniously. Oof, boy, some of these are, like I said, pretty scary. Okay, now here I gotta jump to a ladder. Not as bad as it seems. Okay. Okay, here's the thing I gotta repair. So it's a good thing I didn't get rid of all my materials. So there it's repaired. Big material there. There's another ladder, trust me. Use the ladders. Now instead of going down and doing all that jumping, I could take the ladder all the way down. Much easier. Okay, so back down here. Pick this up. Alright, so I'm still charging that. It's repaired, but I'm not going to be able to do anything because I'm still charging it. Only at 31%. There's a way I can make this go faster. No, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Where's my ship? There it is. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is empty my hands. Now night is coming, which means those worms, which are swarming, they swarm you, and that's the problem. They're going to show up, and I'm going to save some time here. I don't need to repair anything else, I'm pretty sure, so let's just go in here and drop everything. Scrap. Drop the materials here. So I can move a little faster. I do have a crate over here that has all my miscellaneous garbage in it. Oh, that's petrol. That's nice. So we'll hang on to that. We'll put the petrol in here for now. And we'll put the rest of this in here. Now, let's take cable. Can't use that one. Take the cable from here, jump onto this, jump up and over this, drag this if I can. Come on. There we go. Save some cable. Oh, that's all the bag gets, so let's go back. Now let's go right here. I think I should be okay. Sometimes when you stretch them to the full length, they get disconnected. Careful doing that. Can I make it? 14, 15, 16, yep. Now I got the ship plugged into it. You can see how much more voltage is flying in there. Now it is draining my ship's battery, but that's okay. So this is going to charge a lot faster now. You can hear it charging actually. Okay, there we go.
The relay is alive again. Data streams freely, revealing paths once hidden. Beyond these waters awaits the Lazarus Complex, humanity's greatest hope. Seek it out, Caretaker.
Now you can follow this quest line as fast as you want. I would recommend taking your time and hitting all these highlighted points and going up in level before you go too far, because it's going to make things a lot easier. Now this is charged. I don't need that anymore. So guess what? Dropped it. And it's going to come way down here. Take those cables back, because it said you're forever making cables in this game. 6. I'll leave the rest of it plugged in because I do want lights. Okay, so now at this point, this space is taken over. Now it's just a matter of scrapping it, which I'm not going to record. Just like, well, there is an enemy in here somewhere, unless that's just rusted shut. I bet you there's an enemy up there. Anytime you see this black stuff, it's usually caused by an enemy. There he is. Yeah, go away. Okay. Alright, so that enemy is cleared out, and see now it's not black anymore. I hear you. There you are. Remember to do the normal thing. Check every hiding spot. Look for vents, look for strange places. Get everything, loot everything. You're gonna need it, trust me. And it gives you lots of experience too in the long run. But there we go. Now I do not need to drain the ship's battery anymore either. Actually, I'm charging the ship's battery. I think I'll leave it hooked up. As a matter of fact. Unfortunately, at this level, I still do not have... When do I get the medium battery? Next level. So I got to get another level before I get the medium battery, which you'll use a lot of. I'm almost there. Betcha. I bet you if I shred this stuff... And I don't want to shred any of that. And pick it up. I bet you I make my level. So we'll put that there. Just about there. Might not be enough in there. I still have more of that in my hand? Too. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. So now, depends on your preference where you put these. I kind of like to put them in here. So let's go, hope I can learn it first. Skills. Medium battery. What else do I need here? I'll take the diesel tank. I'll take that. I don't need any of it. Okay. So let's go to B. Find the battery. Here it is. And put one right here in the corner, and I can rotate it to get those little hooks where you want them to be, the little adapters. Now, it didn't look like I was going to be able to build two, so we'll have to see what happens here. I might be missing an important piece. I'll have to do some more looting. Now, you only have 6 kilowatts of power in your ship's battery, which is in a hidden location somewhere. Gotta heal myself here while I'm waiting. And charge myself while I'm waiting. Logic chip, and that should be it. That should, there we go. That's going to take a little time to build this. I could take 60%, 70%. Come on. There we go. Now I can put that in there and leave them at equalize. And this will go down. But you still have as much power because this is going up. And they're set to equalize. Now you also noticed that I got upgraded wind turbines. So I'm going to disconnect these. The cables, get the recycling wrench out. Get rid of these. And build intercyclones. Add missing parts to queue. Build. As we spun. I'll get this as far in the corner as you can, because these take up a little bit more room. Put it right there. That out of my hand so I build the things that I need. If I am, okay. Now logic chip. Now these are going to generate more power, as you can see here. That doesn't tell you. I think these are 2, and this, we'll see how much this generates when it's done building. Now it's not going to tell me, but these generate more power. That right, oop. That, put that in there. There we go, it's generating 1.8 kilowatts. So that's a big improvement. And do this again. And missing parts to queue. Build. You gotta be careful not to put these too close together. It'll let you build them, lay it there, but then it won't let you build it. It's kind of a guessing game as to how far away you can put the thing down. It should be okay. Yeah, that'll be alright. And I can do this again because I can add all parts to queue. And we'll put that one, now there's a storm, so you can see how it moves where you put things. So annoying. There we go, so that one's done. Now I'm working on the last one, but I can hook this one up by grabbing that cable. Now my power should be generating faster. Up to 3.2 in the ship and in that battery, so 2 frames should go a little faster. I can't pick that up because while I'm holding it, I'm not building anything. There we go. Upgrades are important. Always upgrade. Makes life a lot easier. Alright, so now I'm taking ship from up, power from up there, power from there, and probably power from here. Yep, so all my batteries are charging pretty well, and I actually want to put another one here. And I'm up to 3.5, so I want to put, if it lets me build it, it didn't seem to want to let me build it. Missing resources. Well, I have to build them, but add all parts to queue, see if I have everything that I need. And put this like this. Put that. This. I think I should be able to build it, unless I don't have what I need to build the logic chip, which is possible. Yes. And to build the logic chip. Oh, I'm not there yet. Need one more alloy frame. Can't build the logic chip. What do I need for the logic chip? So that's what I was missing. Oh, I built it down here. I was just, I heard it up here. So I just had to go closer to the ore, apparently. Now I can take that. So this is done. Now this is going to equalize the power again, so everything's going to go down, but I'm still going to have just as much power. It's just spread out over extra batteries. Normally I would have 6 kilowatts, so I have more than 6 kilowatts now already. So now I have more power capability. So there you go. I think that'll be it for this episode. I'm going to try and keep them a little bit shorter. The first one had a lot of explaining to do, so I'll clean things up here. I'll put this in here because I no longer need that. And when I get to what do I need that? I'll upgrade all these crates. But I need to get to level 9, 10, 11, so I got a ways to go to get to that. Now remember, you can go back, look over these and see if you need any of these. I don't need any of them yet, but I've saved my skill points. And Hampshire, one thing I should point out before I go. Don't forget to upgrade your pressure, or you will not be able to complete your missions. So don't keep putting stuff in power management without getting your pressure. I like to get it to 40 before I need to use it. And I'm not going to give you any more information than that. And then I'll upgrade a couple of those. 5. Battery power to 5. And at this point, I like to hit my vitality 5 per level. Gives you more health. And if you keep upgrading like that, you'll keep yourself safe. And let's grab those. That one. That's all I got. Okay. There you go, Navy Old Talk Game. Remember to subscribe and like. I'll see you in the next episode. While I'm away, I'm going to scavenge everything on this base. And you know how to do that now. I don't need to film that for you. So, we'll see you then.